a win. I'm gonna be positive at first.
Be positive at first.
At
At first,
first,
okay.
it's a win.
It's a win.
It's some goals.
It's goals.
Okay, now it's time to get real.
And now you say
real.
but. And now you
Realism.
say but. Okay.
That
ready.
team is ass. Portland ass. They are so bad. They are so bad. If you miss 2 penalties, the way the football gods work, they give you layups after the other team misses 2 penalties.
Oh my Lord.
Portland didn't want to get forward at all. And then number 10, that DaCosta, he was up there by himself. I felt bad for him.
Completely alone.
Because
they're
like,
19. That center forward of theirs.
Yeah.
He was just more interested in pushing people around.
Yeah, and 11, he 11 on their team. He's trash. Like they need to just get rid. For us, it's like it's good to see like our new guys. Like everybody says, it's good to see our new guys working together, getting goals. Eddie, he going crazy. Like, yeah, Eddie's our new guy this season. Like, he's really running the show. He's like Xavi-esque. It was beautiful tonight. It was beautiful.
Love his motor.
The way he played. Yeah, he has that motor on him. Again, shit team. So I can't take much from this because like last week we played a good team and none of this happened. Not like 20-something shots on goal and that many shots on target. None of this happened. So, looking at the bar where we are, we're not the worst.
No.
Which is better than last season. Because last season we were the worst.
Someone was going to eat some cereal and get some wooden bits of nonsense in our mouths.
But I don't know where we are. Like, I can't really tell from this game where we're sitting at, nor the Revs. The Revs are shit too. So it's like I can't tell from these 2 games where we're really. We look more positive, which is a great thing. We look more positive. We look like we're controlling the ball. But again, against Red Bull, we didn't create any of those chances. But historically against Red Bull, we never created chances.
We're garbage.
So,
however, but let's also remember that we were starting two completely new folks in the double pivot there.
So
things look different whenever Yazbek came on in that game. They look different whenever Tagseth came back into the double six.
Today?
In the Red Bulls game.
The Red Bulls game.
They look totally different to the last 15 minutes. Like, that's the solution. Yazbek and Tagseth in the 6. Have everybody else go crazy in the front.
As a double pivot, they were going crazy today, the 2 of them. And then it made me even like, what's his name, when 7 came in.
Woodman had some good touches.
He had his first 2 touches were class, out of this world. Like, go back and look at his first 2 touches. Yes. One was a flick outside,
that's right.
and then the other one was like like it was nice. Yep. So like good 2 touches. Like again, I can't tell much from this Portland game, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we got that win, 3 points. Let's keep marching on. We'll see what we do next week against Philly, who I think that might be a better. It might be a better game to look at to like kind of determine where, on the road and like what type of team we actually are. Because if we can get a win out there, then I start being a little more like, I start looking at us like,
I have no idea what a post Jim Curtin Philly looks like. What does that team look like?
It's just like, what did post Darlington Nagby Portland team look?
Or Columbus.
Columbus, and well, even Portland, like that number 10 is trying to play where he played, and it's not working out for him. So I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see. I don't know. I thought it was a great game. I mean, Hani and Serge have to get it going though. Somebody's trying like earlier. This is one thing I'll add. This is one little thing I'll add. Like someone earlier today, there's like narratives going around, right, amongst fans on Twitter, all this shit. Like Hani's cooked, and that he's the player we need to get rid. And a lot of people are starting to say that, like, and I don't know, man. He missed the pin. Someone texted me right then, like, oh, he's cooked, Marshall. I told you. I was like, bro. And then my thing.
It seems a little hasty, doesn't it?
Huh?
Does that seem hasty?
I mean, when was the last time he actually, like, balled for us? Like, if we're really looking, like, it's been a second now, and it's like,
he had a really good dive in the box at the end of the
second. I mean, and he had a couple dives this game, and like the refs have been on to him. So I just like Hani might be cooked, but he's not the one I want to get rid of. This is my controversial. Joe didn't do, like, people are like, Joe had a good game. Joe didn't do shit tonight. Like, look, if we look at the stats, like, they hardly had any shots on target. Joe just had to make regular things. The thing about with BJ, we might need a keeper that can play with his feet, and that's not Joe.
Well, I would agree there. There were a number of points tonight where if Joe is going to be our keeper and going to be playing,
he can play a direct ball with his feet, and we would be right on the attack.
It needs to be a giant boot, or it needs to be a touch off, and he doesn't do anything else. And I
feel like we could get a good amount of money for Joe, or some good GAM or whatever we want to get, and have a great time finding a new keeper. It's not that he's like such a keeper, like he's in such a stratosphere that we can't replace. So that's just my take from the night. That's my take from the night.
Marshall's hot takes on a cold night.